Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to all of you. Welcome back to the Biohazard channel, a series of learning biology. So today, still in the same chapter, chapter 3, coordination and response. So today, we are going to further discuss on secretions of hormones, but due to hormonal imbalance. Well, do you guys have any ideas about the topic today? No ideas? Okay. Well, stay tuned. Now, on the screen is a presentation that I have already prepared about our topic today. As I said, our topic today is secretions of hormones to hormonal imbalance, which the subtopics I have already divided into three. Which the first part is introduction, the second part is hormonal imbalance, and the third part is analysis. So I hope that you guys are ready to learn our topic today. Pick up your books and stationery because we're gonna start right away. Analyze. So before we start off, I would like to ask you guys, what is a hormone? Anyone know? Well, I'll give you a minute to think up. Maybe a minute is too long. Maybe just 30 seconds. Go on, keep thinking. Okay, it's done. So, what is a hormone? So here in the slide, the definition of a hormone is hormones are chemical messengers produced by the endocrine gland. Right? Here are a few examples of hormones, which is oxytocin, thyroxine, insulin, glucagon, estrogen, and testosterone, and we have already finished the introduction part. So let's go into the second part about hormonal imbalance. So, what is hormonal imbalance? Hormonal imbalance occurs when there is too much or too little of a hormone in the bloodstream. As an example, we use the hormone insulin. Okay, what will happen if your body produce too much of insulin, and what will happen if your body produce less of insulin that you need? So is it dangerous to you? So what will happen? Okay, let's go. So is it dangerous? Yes, it is dangerous if you have too much or too little of that hormone in your body. So the explanation here is, the most dangerous thing about a hormonal imbalance is not actually the symptom, but what it may represent. Common causes of a hormone imbalance range from diabetes to thyroid issues, to glandular issues, and possible tumors. So it means here, what happens if you have too much or too low about a hormone is about its side effects to your body, what it can do to your body. So we are going to further analysis about this in the analysis effects to your body. Okay, so now we continue. Due to further research and analysis, we further proceed on focusing on four main hormones in the body, which is insulin, thyroxine, growth hormone, and antidiuretic hormone, or known as ADH. The contents discussed are mainly focused to the side effects of having these hormones imbalanced in the body, such as having too much or having too low in the body. Alright, so starting away with our first hormone, which is insulin. So the function of insulin is to decrease blood glucose level and promotes the conversion of glucose to glycogen. It is secreted by the pancreas. So now we will go on to what will happen if insulin is over-secreted and then under-secreted in the body. What are the effects are going to be? Over-secretion of insulin leads to hypoglycaemia, or known as an abnormally low level of glucose in the blood. Well, severe hypoglycaemia can lead to convulsions and unconsciousness. And here are some low blood glucose warning signs, which include trembling, lightheaded or giddy, having a headache, always being hungry, feeling numbness in lips or fingers, perspiration, feeling weak, feeling emotional or easily agitated, or even lack of concentration in something, or an abnormal behavior towards yourself or easily. So, under-secretion of insulin leads to diabetes mellitus, or known as a chronic condition associated with abnormally high level of glucose in the blood. A person who experiences diabetes mellitus may experience increased frequency of urination, fatigue, and slow healing of wounds, such diabetes. The diagram provided at the screen is to help you to understand more about diabetes mellitus. We can see a healthy person, one, and two types of diabetes mellitus, which is type 1 and type 2 mellitus. Now, we are going to thyroxine. So, thyroxine has several functions in our body, such as increases the metabolic rate of most body cells, increase the body temperature, and regulates growth and development. Thyroxine is secreted by the thyroid gland in our body. So, oversecretion of the hormone thyroxine may lead to goiter. So, goiter may cause from iodine deficiency, making the thyroid gland grows at its enlarges 2 or 3 times longer or bigger from its normal size. Then, the metabolic rate of the body increases rapidly or bigger. Well, as in the diagram, we can see the differences about a normal thyroid gland in a person's body and a person who suffers from goiter, which the thyroid gland is approximately bigger than its normal size. So, the under-secretion of the hormone thyroxine in the body may lead to cretinism for children and myxedema for adults. Both of these illnesses are the same. It's just the differences in what it is being called in the age of state of the person. So, cretinism is for children and myxedema is for adults. So here the information I provided is cretinism may cause severe mental retardation, and the person who experiences cretinism or myxedema may experience slow heart rate, low body temperature, and high sensitivity of cold. The diagram shown is to guide you to understand more about cretinism and myxedema. But the upper picture is about myxedema and the lower picture is about cretinism. Myxedema only happens in adults, while cretinism happens in children. It's about myxedema. Next is the growth hormone. So, the growth hormone functions in our body to stimulate growth, protein synthesis, and fat metabolism. The growth hormone is secreted by the anterior pituitary gland. So, oversecretion of the growth hormone in our body may result on gigantism. Gigantism is a condition characterized by an abnormal increase in the length of bones in our body. So, the person grows to be abnormally tall. As in the diagram, you can see there is a man who is very tall between his family members. This is because he has already suffered from gigantism between his. So, under-secretion of the growth hormone in our body may lead to dwarfism, or known as a condition characterized by an abnormal decrease in the length of bones in our body. Most likely, the organs of the person often fail to grow and the size of the body of the person is like a child. As you can see in the diagram provided, a person who suffers from dwarfism is most likely to be very short as in the height of a child. In the diagram Next, we move on to the last hormone that we're going to further research on this topic, which is antidiuretic hormone, or known as ADH. So, antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, stimulates water reabsorption by the renal tubules in the kidneys. it is secreted by the posterior pituitary gland. So, oversecretion of the antidiuretic hormone, or known as ADH, may cause high retention of water in the body. Water retention occurs when excess fluid builds up in your body. It is also known as fluid retention or edema. Water retention occurs in the circulatory system or within tissues and cavities. It can cause swelling in the hands, feet, ankles, and legs. As in the diagram, you can see where a person suffers from high retention of water in the body. In the diagram, it appears to be like the leg of the child is very jelly-like-ish, and there is a finger that is poking through the leg of the child. And when he pokes it, the finger sinks into the skin, indicating that there is too much water, and it can be a very low pressure in the body of who suffers it. Under-secretion of the antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, will cause diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus is when a person excretes a large amount of urine every time. People with diabetes insipidus are often thirsty all the time, as they always want to drink water. The diagram provided is to help you to understand more about diabetes insipidus, where it tells you the differences between a normal person and a person who suffers of diabetes insipidus. So for a normal person, the pituitary gland sends a hormone known as antidiuretic hormone to the kidney to help control how much urine is made. But if a person suffers from diabetes insipidus, because the pituitary gland doesn't make enough antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, the kidney makes a lot of urine that is uncontrollable. Now, we have already reached to the end part of this presentation about secretions of hormones to hormonal imbalance. Now, you know what is hormonal imbalance and what are the effects that it may give to your body if that specific hormone is produced too more or too less in the body. I hope that you have already taken all your notes that you need to know about today's topic. Well, I hope you find this presentation interesting and useful to you to understand biology more in your daily life. Thank you for spending your time to watching this video to the end.